Wow, yeah, the water is to a point where I can only swim down here, so... Oh, well, I would have died. That would have been instant death, so... Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am back in Stormworks and we're going to be checking out the SS North Star. This is a very detailed build and yeah, we'll see how this goes. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so here I am on board, and the really cool thing about this ship that I've discovered is it's got sound effects. So yeah, we've checked out a lot of ships on this game and on the workshop, and I don't think I've found any that have sound effects of it creaking and making noises like you would imagine with an older wooden ship. And if you want to activate it, it's right up here, and yeah, once you crank the winds up a little bit, it'll start like creaking and making eerie noises, and that is really awesome. You can see the steam and the smoke starting to billow out of the funnel there, and yeah, the paddle wheel is starting to move. Now, another cool thing with this build is, well, you can turn the wheel, and the wheel actually does turn. And with the sound effect key turned on, it's actually making noises that a ship like this in real life would make. So I'll stop talking here, and you'll be able to listen to it yourself. So yeah, that's really cool. And now that the ship is underway, I'm going to go ahead and take a bit of a tour of the vessel, because there's quite a lot of details that shouldn't go unnoticed. So starting over here, we've got the cow house, and yeah, there's cattle on board, so that's pretty cool. Just down from there, we get the coal bunker, so if you got to load coal into the ship, this is the way to do it. Up here, we've got the very front of the ship, of course. We've got the bell, and yeah, it looks like this ship was built in 1837. So it's fairly old. Going back a little bit, we got the pantry, and yeah, no explanation needed here. It's just a pantry. We've got a sink, we've got some dishes and stuff. Pretty cool. And then we've got lifeboats. These are both functional, which is nice, and we're probably going to need to use them later in this video. Going back from there, it doesn't look like there's any... Actually, yeah, there is an access point here. It's a little bit hidden, but here we have our stairwell down. So we've got a ton of luggage here, which is really cool. I once again like the detail added. You know, the creator didn't need to add this, but they did, and it really looks nice. But let's go down these elegant stairs here, and we are greeted by a dining room, or a dining saloon. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these cabins here. So we'll go to cabin 13, and as you can see, we've got a wash station, we've got a seat, we've got a bunk bed, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Over here, we've got an area that goes to the lower cabins, and wow, that door opens very fast, but we'll go down. We've got another bathroom just halfway down the stairs, but here we go. We've got the lower cabins here, and it just wraps around, and that's pretty much it. We'll go back up the stairs. So we've got another section here. Looks like a forward passage to... Alright, this is more of like a crew area. You can see we've got caution written here, and mind your head, because, yeah, if you're a little bit tall, you might knock your head right into this, beam here. And now we've got a bit of a confined space. This area goes down to a crew section, which is in the forward part of the ship, of course. And then going back, we're going to go and check out the space just above this area. We have the forward saloon. And this is actually still a very nice space. I don't think this would be a crew area. Now going back, we're going to go down into the engine room and check out these awesome engines operating. And you can see, if I can shut the door there, yeah, these things are definitely moving. I will say, since we are now down here, the sinking mechanism actually contains two sinkings. And the fast sinking is something by the side of the ship, so like a tear on the side of the hull. And the slow sinking is from the bow. So yeah, it'll just slowly go down by the front. And we're going to be doing the fast sinking today. I think it's going to be a little more dramatic, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, let's go check out the captain's cabin. Here it is. And here is the sinking mechanism. But first, let's make this environment a little more immersive. We'll bump up the waves and then add in a little bit of fog. Alright, so there we go. We're now in a nice immersive environment. Let's go ahead and sink the ship. So we're going to do side damage, which is 2, and we are now sinking. So this is it. I'm going to hop over this door here. We'll go this way. Oh, my goodness. Well, there's your problem. The water seems to be coming in from just underneath the coal bunker. Yeah, it's flooding in fairly fast. But yeah, let's get out of here because I'm worried with the water flooding in that we might have a boiler explosion because hot boiler going right next to cold water, it doesn't end well. Alright, let's go back up onto the bridge, and I'm starting to notice something. You can already see the ship is listing over to one side more often than it will tilt over to the other side. So it's listing over to the starboard side and not really tilting back over to, well, the, whoa. Okay, there is a serious problem going on. This is sinking way faster than I anticipated. We're gonna need to get these lifeboats started and away as soon as possible, but first, I'm gonna turn the ship into the waves. I will say this ship looks awesome in these waves. It is really cool. Here we go. So we're gonna unlash the boat, and we're simply gonna lower it down and hop in. Oh, well, that was a fail. I just fell between the boat and the ship. Alright, and in my efforts to teleport back onto the lifeboat, it exploded. So, yeah, the ship now has very little time left to survive. I would imagine that that explosion did some serious damage to the hull of the vessel. So, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Here we go, get the motor on, and, well, just try to get out of here as fast as possible. Alright, we're going to find out exactly how much damage that just did to the ship. Oh my gosh, the water is just consistently pouring in. Alright, here we go. Let's go back to the engine room. Oh my gosh, okay, that is not good. It's completely flooded. So, yeah, that boiler explosion did some serious damage. Okay, here we go. Oh no, the boat is flipping over on the deck of the ship. Okay, we're gonna hop onto the bottom of the boat, and, yeah, just hope for the best. The creator wasn't kidding when they meant a really fast sinking or a quick sinking. That happened very fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to respawn the ship, get it started up again, and we're going to try the other sinking, because why not? Alright, so we are on the move again, and this time around I'm going to leave the weather as it is, so yeah, it's going to be a nice, calm day, and we'll see how this goes. Alright, so here we go. And we are now sinking, so let's, well, I guess, wait it out. Alright, so I'm now down in the boiler room once again, and yep, alright, so it looks like we do have some damage. It looks like a hull plate has broken loose, and water is now slowly beginning to flood in. I will say, you can tell the ship is going down from a distance as well. I mean, if you look here, it's either really badly loaded with cargo or, yeah, it's sinking. One of the two. Unfortunately, it is the latter. It's going down. Now, right over here, we can actually look down into the engine room, and you can actually see the water flooding in right over there. So, yeah, even from the deck, you'll be able to see the flooding. Actually, this might be a better area to look down into the ship. Yeah, this is way better. I will say, imagine if you were like a passenger or somebody, and the crew was like, everything's fine, don't worry. And then you go over here, and you look down, and you're like, well, there's about 3 feet of water in the boiler room, and the engineers and crew members are freaking out. Wow, yeah, the water is to a point where I can only swim down here, so... Oh, well, I would have died. That would have been instant death, so... Yeah, the boiler did explode, nonetheless, and, yeah, we were down here for it. You can see there's the damage, and there it goes. I think we're going to lose electrical power here. Alright, so I went to the dining room to see this electrical power go out. The ship is also tilting way further forward now, and I think that's because that forward momentum has completely ceased, so that means it's going to prevent the bow from staying above the water. And, yeah, actually, I think the deck might be flooding at this point. Let's check it out. Yep, there it is. And, once the water reaches this point, we're done for, because that's a huge opening, and, yeah, it's gonna take this ship down fast. Yep, there it goes. Alright, time to go to the lifeboats. I might just release them right here. I think they'll be fine. Yeah, they're fine. Alright, there we go. Let's get the other one. Let's get these things free from the ship. I don't want, like, the ship to go down and drag it with it, so here we go. We're going, and we are on the move. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so once the deck of the ship starts flooding, this thing goes down fast. Look at that. Alright, let's stop the ship here, or the boat. There it goes. Amazingly, there's still power to the lights, which is surprising. And there it is. The helm of the ship at the back is going down. And that is that. So, if you want to download this build for yourself, a link will be in the description. And if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. And I'll see y'all next time, guys. Goodbye.